Okie dokie, are we live? It's lying there. No, okay. Lights on. So I have today my chai ginger orange day. But I'm going to have a coffee. Sorry about that. Well, it was pretty cold this morning here in Hamburg. And then the sun came out and some clouds came. And when the sun is out, it's really warm. I reorganized my garden. Now it's all nice. I'm going to put some pictures up after the show. So, yeah, I didn't really check the frame. That's my cheese. Yeah. So this is the tomato I'm going to devour tonight with the rest of mozzarella. So, and of course, I don't like the tomato cold. You know, tomato and the cheese out of the fridge is not good. Not good. It can't, you know, needs at least a couple hours to sit. The little sun smell. There you go. There you go. Okay, now. So I was thinking that today I was pretty busy with the gardening, and then before I did something else. You see, I didn't get the mic. No, I didn't. But tomorrow is anything. On Thursday is a holiday. Then Pfingsten, that's already that's May 31st. That's a Sunday. That's a holiday. But the Monday is a holiday too. I just don't like holidays. That's just what I'm gonna do. So we will be online on Thursday. You know, Monday through Friday. So, and I was thinking about this, and I was gonna put something on paper and all that. And I said it's stand-up improv. Actually, not for what I'm going to do today. But let me see if I can do this. Let me see, because I mean it's in here. Yeah, it's the only thing what I really have to work on is I don't get the words out. I mumble the words, or they just can't even understand them. Then I was looking here yesterday, and he on screen was searching for the word. So I was screaming at him, you know, then of course it comes. So, but I'm working on it. So I think I need to read at least an hour a day, because it's just how the brain works. You know, if you work with language, I mean, if you talk, that's you work with language. You know, then you need to your brain needs to play with the words and read, and your vocabulary gets bigger and bigger. So now we're going to start with Horst, because it is not really clear if Harry is just an imagination, but it looks like it, of course. Yeah, I mean. So, but I'm not sure. And the nice thing probably is if it's in the open and not explained, so everybody can take out of it what he or she or he wants, you know. And here's the thing: not only Woody Allen, I met the dude 3 times, and when he started, you can read this. When he started, he bought gags, you know, jokes. Yeah, this is because you go every night. I mean, it's just you sometimes you just have, you know, just like me. It's all blank, and you just staring there, and you type something in, and then you read it over, and it's this on purpose. This is not a This is a sidestep on purpose. Now, what amazes me the most is, since I started writing at early 80s, there is a lot of stuff. If there is still a copy around, that's the other if. But my mom and Hans Günther, they took care of that one, But I don't have everything, but I have a lot. So then you read, even after 3 or 4 years or 5 years, it's not yours anymore. It's not in the brain. So you read it, and it's kind of interesting because you once you finish the writing, you put the baby away, kind of, So it's interesting. I made that experience, but I'm already going in the critic and correction mode when I start reading. I see all the stuff which is, how can you do this? No, because you develop, things change. Then with stories and language is always a time thing. 20 years later, this story is might not interest anybody. It was a story of that time, but basically you just have to rewrite, rethink it, and then it might get. So we got big trees. That's why these here is. There are some big trees out there. That's why that is. I mean, I can see this too. I look at the screen, right? I'm doing something different, and I see what I can do with this. I'm testing. We are in the testing mode until the end of May. So back to Harry and Horst. No, we start with Horst. Horst is the main character. That's for sure. So Horst is grown up in Gelsenkirchen-Bur. That's for sure. Or maybe maybe Georg comes from Gelsenkirchen-Bur, and at some point around 11 or 12, when they were 11 or 12, Georg comes into the class where Horst is in, and they become kind of backstory, very, very important for the comedian, and because that's what how can you that's the thing. You have to have a backstory. Everybody, actors, they want to have a backstory. They gotta hold on something. They gotta So that's when characters become alive, when the actor has eaten up, that the actor has eaten up, devoured the character, because it's so different from him. He would never talk like that. He would never do that. That is basically fun for an actor. Sometimes, okay, that's doesn't matter. Yeah. So Georg comes to the class where Horst is in. Let them be 12. Stand by me kind of age. Or they were 14, I guess. Yeah, well. So anyway, and they finished both school, through the Abitur, and then ways part. We don't know what Horst did. I don't know. Maybe we come up with something. I don't know. Or the comedian comes up with something, because that's him. There are no writers. He is, there will be probably the only. I don't know. That's totally out. That's out in the open. The good thing about something like that is you can change and grow along the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's actually good. I stepped into the frame of Harry. That's not good. So yeah, because it's an unseen split screen, has to be, right? Actors are not in the same room. That's really hard. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is my idea. until proven not workable. Let's go with this, right? So, and so we don't know. I don't know, frankly. Haven't thought about this, and that's something we don't have to know everything. The comedian, I don't know how everybody works different, so I don't know. But then so Horst is let's say mid 50, mid 60. Horst is 62, lost his job, and is on hard sphere. Yeah, right there. So he can go in a rumbling mumbling about the hard sphere, if he wants to. That's something. But that's it. So it should be 62 or 58. Lost his job. I haven't thought about a job, but that's okay. And then, no, before that, somewhere along the line, before that, I haven't thought about this, but George and Horst met up again by accident because guess what? Horst stumbled into the bar of, the bar of Georg, not George, Georg. And that is a bar, it opens high noon sharp. Yeah, it's that kind of bar. It's that way you, what am I gonna do? Hey, there are people around here. So I asked, Herbert, what are you having for breakfast? Herbert shows me his beer. There is a kind of a nice I don't know the German word. It's kind of Wintergarten. It's it's a structure, wood structure. It's green on there. There are there are table and two banks, and then there is a table. On that table is a check board, in stone. So and there are four things. So it's nice if it is clean. That was on purpose, my something, because that was 12 o'clock the says 9:30, 10:30 sharp, 10 o'clock sharp. Yeah, so anyway, so that's all anno passato. They met, they celebrated and all that, so now that is his new place where he turns in. He doesn't drink before 12. And then, not the British thing. Somewhere it's always 5 o'clock. Yeah. I think that was a British lord who came up with it. I don't know. I said I don't know, but I think so. And then, and that is a nice thing. So it's an empty place. It's a little rundown, Of course, yeah. I mean, it's not filthy, and so, but it's you know unfortunately, those places, those bars, there are a lot of those places in Hamburg, neighborhood. I mean, that's just, they all, now they're dying. They were doing that before, but now, I mean, it's just terrible. So, so, and then the character. Harry is a little, he is not overweight, but he's not skinny. He's far away from skinny. He has he has not a really ball carrying in front of him. He can barely see his feet. Yeah, and then the other thing I'm talking from experience. I was doing. This is just explanation. It goes to with the story, goes sideways. So I was doing the 10 minutes breaks when the sun was there and lying down, and I can't just lie down there. So I do my gymnastic, which means the stomach stretching thing, the legs all up straight and up there, and then to going like this, really rolling, all those. I did that 3 years, so you don't forget stuff like that, So, and what I was saying is gravity takes in. I mean, really, it hits hard when you hit a certain age, and everything. Look at it; it's all. Some people have it here. It hangs really, It's so. And I don't eat much, and I eat. Well, I had some really bad relish. Oh, I don't show the product. Well, I mean, you live in America, and you know how relish should be. I mean, I can do that better than that. I don't know what they put in there, and I don't want to read it now. So that was a donation I didn't buy for. I didn't buy it. Now I lost you. So yeah, gravity. I'm the stomach and all that. And I don't have a stomach, but I saw it that one day I was while I was prepping. I was leaning over something and my stomach was full screen. Yeah, that is just the thing that happens. But you can. That is also part of the story. I worked with I don't know on a I don't know how many low budget films I did in California. So it was one of those. And I was an actor, a once famous actor. I'm not going to name him. I should name him because it was first of all, his wife was at least 20 years younger. But his body, I think I was the wardrobe dude on that show. I did work almost a year as a wardrobe supervisor. That is the on-set dresser. That's what it is. I did both. We were low budget, so I did wardrobe supervisor and on-set dresser. The supervisor takes care of all that where it is when it's not on, and it's in a row. So that comes Thursday, Friday. So it has to be in a row accordingly to the shooting schedule. And he was, I mean, all flat, all muscle, 74. Well, Gerhard, hard work. Trust me, hard work. Yeah. So if you are over 50 or 60, depends on your biological age. My biological age is a little earlier, but since I don't sleep so much, I mean, it's just, why do you think I have these? Yeah. No, I mean, look at this. It's just, I can't see it now because, it's just, yeah. But it's good. It will go away. I will sleep. I'll be an early bird just tonight. So anyway, so he is not really fat, but he is not skinny. Something like that. There are a lot of women like that. Look at this. It's already 19 minutes. I'm already mumbling 19 minutes. I haven't even made a point yet. I got to get that straight. So I have to get the cards and just put them points in and work it up, because then I can time it 3, 3, 2, 5, and then I say, that's it. That's I know how to do it. Yeah. So that is Horst, and he has to be. I think he should be a little grumpy. Is the word? Grumpy. I love grumpy. Grumpy is so nice. I mean, grumpy. And he has to they bring up issues also, of course. They probably pick up on whatever is the issue right there on the day before, something like that. But then it has to be funny. Yesterday evening, I was really, I was enjoying myself. Today, I can't even get hit the point. Yeah, that's how it is. That's the business. It's hard, but I'm in a good mood. I did really good in my garden. I'm gonna put that up, and there were some visitors here in the other room, uh, and I heard them saying, oh, oh, look at this nice garden. Look at all these herbs. And he was telling what herbs I have there. This is good to have a nice neighbor like that. I'm sitting here. Yeah, it's fresh herbs, and I got an apple tree. Okay, I know. So anyway, he needs to be, but he is not unfriendly. He has to be. He has to be a guy you just like, even with his grumpiness. That's the kind of guy. It's not a real. So that's Horst. And I think it is a good idea to leave open what the backstory. Well, the backstory here, yeah, I got the backstory is this: Harry dreams from going to California. That's one of his things of the bucket list. Most people now know what bucket list is here, because there was this. Not only one movie, there was, but there was this famous movie, of course, So. And the title, I'm playing with the title, and it's the writing, and what I'm writing on today. That's probably the official title. That's how it's going to go. And I googled the show. I googled after this morning after the show was. I googled that show. It's on there. You put the name in. You just need to put the name of the show in, and it's there. It's coming up right on top. Well, it's a Google company, and Google. I got a message. That was with Dolby. Yeah, I'm running a second camera. I want to cut this. Into and see how that is. I'm going to play a little bit. Not right now because I need a couple hours to do that. I want to see that, and if I'm done it right, I did 5 test runs. I'm going to sit on that side. If I did it right, if I did it really right, I'm upside down on that side. I'm not touching it. It's running. So yeah. Well, so you can see this. That's and next week I'm doing something else. You will see what I'm doing next week. I'm not telling you, but I'm doing something else, which has to do with We'll see. We'll work on it, because this is testing phase. It's 23 minutes past 1900. You got the idea about Horst, the character, and Georg, and there are 2 other dudes. They're not always there, but they, and then we have this surprise thing that comes in. A famous actor has to come in and play along, Saturday Night Live. It's all that, it's just, So yeah, that is that. I know, wasn't this sharp and precise a little bit, but I got 11 days or 10 days, more to go and play a little around. Guys, thank you very much. And the numbers are getting higher. Oh, now I see. Yeah, I see what that is. Yeah, I gotta get the mic. I can talk a little. I got a full voice and can really raise my voice, without getting because I do the stomach breathing, thing like that. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Go out. I mean, now if you're in Hamburg, I mean, in North Rhine-Westphalia, they had already what I don't know, 25 or 72 Fahrenheit. Whatever. Tomorrow, Hamburg is coming up to it, but it's beautiful. I'm going to open the terrace now. Going to sit down there and have a nice glass of wine. I want to show you something. You see, this bottle is closed. That is what you drink. This is the classic French stuff. And yeah, one thing I'm going to make this. This is going to go putting messages out. This was wrong. This is wrong. I was talking about Albrecht yesterday. Aldi. I know. If anybody knows why I came up with Albrecht, I think they were one of those guys. One of those guys was named Albrecht. They were brothers. They're both dead. So this one, it's a 1 liter bottle. It's $1.99 at Aldi. No, but probably as well. And it's really, I mean, I lived in France. Not for, and I went to those country restaurants, where you have the Sunday luncheon. It's not a brunch, it's a luncheon. It's really nice. I've seen castles. I've been to really throughout my life have been really good restaurants. Not only Paul Bocuse and all those which were famous in the 80s, but in the country, there was a castle, there was a restaurant and a hotel. This the classic. Yeah, and well, those places. But they at lunch you drink a country wine. It's called country wine, and really good. Bye bye. I gotta push the button, and I gotta confirm.